Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Thoughts from My Car. In case you don't know or you haven't been with me before, my name is Jim Sullivan, and I'm with Century 21 Rowland Johns, and together my wife Lorraine and I run the Sullivan team. We've been doing this a long time. I thought today I would just share a little bit with you about the latest market updates that we just got. They brought in all of January's stats now, and I know that's a month or so behind, but that's basically how it runs so we can analyze all of this stuff. In Gloucester County right now, and that's the county I'm going to be keying in on. In Gloucester County, we have on the market right now, in single-family residential homes, there are 1,819 homes available. Now, that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Let me put it in perspective for you. During the middle of last year, which was a very good selling market, our inventory number was up at 2,050, and it remained there for a while, started to go down near the end of the year. And what that really equates to, currently right now, we only have 5.2 months of inventory left. That is an incredible market. They base that on the absorption rate. Well, what the absorption rate is basically how quick homes or how many homes have been selling on average over the last 12 months, and that's how they come up with the absorption rate. So that's just a fancy term for how many houses are selling. So just to put it all into perspective, in January of 2015, we had an 8.4 month supply of homes. In January of 2016, we had a 7.4 month supply of homes. And in January of 2017, we had a 5.9 month supply of homes. And now we're down to 5.2. It just keeps steadily falling. Currently, we have 312 pended. That means 312, as of the end of January, were pending, or in other words, under contract and be going to closing. Now, during that time, the median settled price, in other words, median, let me explain that term for a minute. They take all of the numbers high to low and list them all for all the homes sold, and they pick the middle number. So the median selling price was $175,000 in Gloucester County. The average selling price, which then they just take all the homes, add it all together, and divide it by the number of homes sold, was $186,000. I say all that to tell you this. The spring market is upon us, and I know I've said that in other things, but if you are serious about selling, you don't want to miss this market. You see, I tell you, the first trigger is always that we have it in the industry, is that when the Super Bowl's over, that's when the spring market starts. People start coming out. People start looking. Well, there's one more trigger in all of that, and it just happened this past weekend. Daylight saving time. Well, daylight saving time is now in full force and effect, and I can guarantee you that the spring market is in full force and effect. The only reason there are not more home sales right now is simply because there's not enough homes on the market to sell. So I'll leave you with my positive thought of the day, as I always do. To be inspired is great, but to inspire others is incredible. Have a wonderful day.